Welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Hawkeyes offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a carry for the fullback. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Hawkeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
This is the 6th play on the drive. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
They'll kick it away here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Picks it up himself and still going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Moore. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. To throw, it's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Iowa 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A second down after that completion. And now the handoff. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Toss play. Back heads to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the Hawkeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll hand it off. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Moore. That's caught. It's Bryant. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's second down here. Tailback takes the handoff again.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So we've reached the end of one, and time now for a great tradition here in Iowa City as the crowd pauses to wave at the Children's Hospital. The kids and their families watching this game, showing so much courage. What a great moment. And time now to begin the second quarter here in Kinnick Stadium. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Hawkeyes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They try to sneak it for the 1st. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Iowa.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Moore. Punt over the middle, it's Hughes. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Hebe keeps it himself.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And he's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Second down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. He's going to hand this off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Hawkeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Bryant. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Toss play, running right. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Ducks will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Grab down the middle. It's Moulton. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He's got room to run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range, but let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver grounds it. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Hawkeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to throw. It's Moore. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the 1st down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to, the fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a toss to the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now they run the draw play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Ending off on the draw play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air. It's Moore. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. This will be fair caught at the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Handoff to the back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Running with purpose. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So, Kurt, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Back to throw. It's Moore. The short completion of the tight end.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pass caught, second down now. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. What a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. It's a run. Running back's got it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Hawkeyes will line up to boot it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible, and that's a great way to get this drive started.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Second down after that previous play. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He's running out of time here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games.